Do I have to start video? Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Hello.
Hey. Hello, hello.
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 Hello, Scott.
How are you?
Very well, and you?
I'm not too bad, thank you.
Hello.
What do we do?
Yeah.
Ah,
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
Kate.
How are you? You right?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, good, thank you. Ooh.
Oh, Joyce.
Hello, Julie.
How are you?
Lovely to see you.
I can't remember the last time I saw you. It's a long time.
It is a long time. Comfortable. Shall I get myself up a bit?
Sorry, I'm casually drinking my coffee here, but it is 11 o'clock. Kate, what are you doing? You're fidgeting.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I'm 6 weeks off the baby coming, so I'm a little bit uncomfortable.
Oh.
I will try and sit still in a minute.
Oh, hi, Joyce.
Yeah.
You can hear it.
I can't hear a thing, dear. Is it speaking?
Yeah, they can hear
I
you.
can't hear anything.
Joyce, can you hear us?
That's better.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't think anybody was speaking at the time. So.
What's she saying?
Hello, Kojo.
I'm just saying hello. How are you doing?
I can't hear you.
Ah, hi, Kojo.
You heard him. Say hello.
I don't know what you're talking about. What they're talking.
Look, can you see them? Can you see it?
Pardon?
Can you see it?
Yes.
Yeah, they're saying
But
hello.
I can't hear it.
We haven't said anything yet, Joyce. It'll happen in a minute. We'll start everything when
Turn up
everyone's
my
joined.
They haven't started yet. Oh,
Hello.
11 o'clock.
Hello. Kojo, can you hear
Kojo.
us?
They are. I don't know what she's all about. It's not 11 o'clock yet.
Yeah, when it's 11 o'clock.
Hi, I can hear everybody. No. Hi,
I
Catherine.
do turn it up.
Hi. What time is it in Australia?
It is now just about 8 o'clock at night.
Oh, perfect for you.
I'm back again. I had to go and ask my eldest daughter to help me out because I couldn't get the sound. I could see everybody, but I couldn't talk to you.
It's a waste of time.
This is weird.
Actually,
Happy anniversary.
it's supposed to be 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock.
No, but
They haven't started. They're just introducing each other.
Oh, I see.
How are you?
Oh, it's lovely.
I don't know who he is. Oh, I do.
you're up here.
Oh, yeah.
And you can talk to everybody.
All right.
You can say hello.
Oh,
to somebody.
that's a May Queen. She's got a
Yes.
cross on.
Do you like my lockdown look, Julie?
It's quite woolly, Shez. Quite woolly. So,
It's,
yeah.
Oh,
You look like
say.
like a Bollywood David Bellamy.
I can hear you now.
That's what
Kojo.
All right, Scott.
One coffee for heaven.
Hey.
Pilot.
Jan.
Mouthpiece, Scott.
that's one of the three called May Queen.
Hi,
I
Anne.
don't know who it is. And I can't hear.
Oh, I'm here.
Why can't I
Hello,
hear?
Well,
Jojo, Natasha, you alright?
That's
Hello,
better.
everyone.
Lovely to see you all.
Okay.
Lovely to see you all. It's Pat.
I don't know.
Hello, Pat. Hi, Heather. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. Good.
Time.
Someone's got my dog.
That's a bit better.
I'm Bernard. Hi. I'm Nikki. Yes, hello. Hi. You've made it. Good morning. Hey, Lorraine. Hi, how are you?
Catherine, you all right?
Hi.
Good.
Where are we going? What's your video then? Look.
Yes.
It's a maple one. That's a modern one. I could hear it. I'd be.
Yeah, yeah.
Hi, everyone.
Oh, that's better.
Any chocolates for us?
Lovely.
Hear it now?
Hi, everyone.
Hey.
Morning.
There's no picture, dear.
It's gonna turn on.
Do they know you as Labours?
No, she's saying.
I don't know what you can hear. You should be able to hear it. You want to use the headphones?
Can I put them in?
Yeah.
What, in my ears? Do I take this one out?
Yeah,
then?
yeah.
I'm not on them now. Let's see if it works.
You see me now?
Catherine.
You should be having a face screen.
Can you hear it?
Here.
Do I stick it right in?
That's Nancy. She's my senior student. I was my queen. She's in.
Yeah, I can hear.
Morning, Chris and Sue. Hiya. Morning.
Morning.
All right.
Chris. Fine.
Oh, Becky, you got your headdress on and
Nikki.
everything.
Hello. Hi, Jilly.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Hi. Hello. What's doing?
Oh, it's Judith.
Your network bandwidth is low. Oh, this is Scott.
Lockdown look.
David.
Oh,
He's got Becky, you star, you put your headdress on. Got my necklace on. I have my necklace on.
Just a minute. Hi, everyone. I'm not there yet.
Really beautiful.
That's the maple.
You're not, I don't think I've got it yet.
Hi, Judith.
It's not.
Hi.
Show your.
I've got David here. Can you see him?
I've got two.
Hey, Robin.
Get me. Can anyone tell me why I can't see my face? I'm Jackie.
I've got your camera on.
Yeah, Jackie, click on the three little white dots in the top corner.
Sorry, the dots where?
There's a little, in the top right corner, there's a little square with three white dots.
Yes. And I go to start video.
That's right.
Yes.
Oh, look at all those people. Hi.
Hi, Sarah.
How are you there? Hello. Good to see you. There's Tracy there. She's been sewing scraps for us. Oh, there's Tracy. Hello.
Hello, everybody.
It's so strange.
Hello. She's
Hello,
my
Anne.
queen up there.
Oh, what's Anne doing?
Just saw David and.
Hello, Sharon.
Celebrity squares.
Oh, there's Anne.
Oh, hey, that's me.
Still the lady.
Lord,
These people are like even in
not like me at all.
in Israel.
Look, that's me
Look, Abby,
now.
she's got her daughter there, look.
Oh, look. Oh, it's terrible.
Hi, 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 hi. Hi.
What it's saying?
Hi, hi, hi,
Hi,
hi,
Catherine.
hi,
Look, it's
hi,
terrible.
hi. There's another baby there, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
Kevin, yes.
Come and join you.
See myself. That's like that.
Tracy. Hi.
It's awful. It really is terrible.
I don't know where I am.
Oh, it's Chris. Chris, yes.
Hi, Noreen.
Hi, Noreen.
Hi, Noreen.
I've never done this one, eh?
Hello, Pamela.
Hi, everybody. Lovely to see you.
Oh, Becky. Hiya. My face is not there yet, I don't think.
Teresa.
Make it worse, actually.
Oh, God.
Sorry.
Sarah's lady. Really?
Hi, Noreen. Barbara calling you.
Okay, to everyone.
You got a Mayday outfit on as well.
Pictures. Can you see me? I can't see myself.
Nobody else is making.
Right.
Can't see you, Claire.
Can't see me. I don't know why.
Might need to start the video in the bottom left.
Oh, look.
We can.
Can't see yourself. Start the video at the bottom left-hand side.
Here's
Hi, Tracy.
Hello.
Hey, Claire.
Hi, Kato. Hi, Sarah and Tracy. Yay. This is fun.
it's Chris. Oh,
This is strange.
oh look.
Okay,
This
Joe.
teacup.
Hey, depends which page, isn't it, as to you see.
Hey, hi. I've just seen you.
And we're on the screen.
Yeah.
Who's this peacock? Yes.
Hi, Jan.
Who's that?
Hiya. Can you hear me?
Hey,
Yeah, I can hear you, Jan.
David.
Yeah, I can hear
It's
you.
amazing.
I can see the face number one.
Kate,
Hi, Sarah. Haven't seen you for ages.
well, we're going to see anything else.
Oh my
God, it's you.
Hi, Pam.
I can't see everybody though, can you?
I keep scrolling between 3 screens and then
Yeah,
I can
mine
see
too. Mine's between 3.
If you put it on gallery view, excuse me, you put it on gallery view, you can
I can't see everyone.
You put it on gallery view. Let me see.
It depends if you're on a computer or an iPad or a phone as well.
but because there's 55 of us.
Oh, Jan, people can see you, Poppy.
Oh my gosh.
Easy.
Hi, Noreen.
Oh,
Hi.
Casey here.
Go to
Oh,
Because you have to swipe. There's 50 people.
No, hey, Scott.
Hey.
Hi, Pam.
Noreen.
Hi, Robin.
I think I put my other glasses on.
Hi, Joe. Oh, you've got your ringlet on. I've got my cross.
I haven't got my cross, I've got my ring.
I'm not allowed to keep my cross.
I'm a big cross standing out.
Understandably.
Wait, if I call you.
Oh, that's a bit better.
It's really surreal. It's really surreal.
Hello. Hey, George.
Oh,
George and Sarah, you've got your mute on. We won't be able to hear you.
oh, yes, yes.
Microphone's muted, Sarah.
You need to mute yourself a bit there.
Jilly. And Kojo.
Have I got to say anything? Oh, lovely to see everybody. This is. No, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing.
I think this is so much fun.
Okay, it's lovely to see you.
Oh, Stu. Hello,
It's
Stu.
Norvin. Hi, Norvin.
Oh, it's so nice to see
Oh,
everyone.
Amanda.
It is.
Yeah, I can see everyone.
Morning, Mark.
Barry here.
Oh, there's
Paddy Harriet, yes.
Oh, she is.
I'll face things.
Oh dear, look at this.
One camera doesn't
Yes,
seem
I can see everyone
Happy
now.
May
Morning,
Day.
everyone.
That's all I can say. Happy May Day. It's terrible. I didn't know this was going to happen.
Jez, look at your beard.
Barbara. Hello.
Oh, Queen Anne, there she is, yes. And Barnard.
It's Nancy.
Hello. Oh, it's Nancy, is it? Right.
Yes.
Where you
Did
are.
not see me.
See you now.
Hi, Tash.
Hi.
Yeah. This is a good way.
You think I look as old as I am?
Shirley's supposed to be here, Barbara.
Is she?
Find her.
See her all the people. I haven't seen her.
Carl Knight.
Where you got all your bunnies?
See, is anybody, Shirley?
Maureen. Maureen. Yes. Now, where's Beata then?
I'm here, but
Oh,
I call the meeting to order, please.
See you, Beata.
not Helen Petrie. Oh, that one. There's my.
I think it's about time we started.
Hey, Lauren. Haven't seen Lauren for ages.
Morning.
Morning, Mark.
Can I
Look.
two words, please?
Look, there's me.
It's lovely to hear all those excited voices. And in a way, the purpose of May Day has been achieved in that sense, because there have been all those lovely squeals. How lovely to see you. And isn't this exciting? So even though we should be sitting in the great big lecture theatre, just at the moment we should be welcoming the procession as they come in, just as we should be chatting to one another, sitting in seats next door to each other. Of course, we can't do all that, but and we're not trying to pretend that this is really May Day, but what we're doing is recognizing that we belong to one another, that we're part of a great tradition, and that's the purpose of what we're doing this morning. I'll say a few more words in a few minutes and welcome some of the people specifically, but I'd like to ask our Dean of Chapel, Daniel, if he would just...
Oh, Daniel, yes.
If he would just start for us with a word of prayer. Thank you, Daniel.
God of love and power, we thank you for another year. And we thank you for preserving our lives. And we commit the celebration of this day to your care. May it be a blessed day to all of us. We ask this in your name. Amen.
Amen.
Before I move on, is Jean-Noël, are you... Oh, yes, you've joined us. That's lovely. Terrific. Thank you. Well, let me say welcome to everybody. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Mark Garner. I'm head of college, and this is my 8th May Day. And it's the most strange one, of course. But what is so exciting is that we are keeping a tradition going. And I see quite a few of you wearing crosses and rings and floral wreaths and so on and so forth. And I've got my, I hope you notice my forget-me-nots. It's to recognize the day. But a very warm welcome to all of you. Thank you for taking the effort and joining us. In particular, welcome to our anniversary monarchs. We have Queen Patricia, who's not able to join us, but we will hear something she's written in a few moments. Her 60th, Queen Gina, 50th, Queen Jane, 40, Queen Catherine, all the way from Australia, 30.
Yay!
Queen Claire, from whom we'll hear in a minute, 25. King Shez, from whom we'll hear also, 20. And Queen Natasha, celebrating a 10th anniversary. And for all the other monarchs who are not celebrating particular anniversaries, welcome as well. And for those friends and others who've joined in, it's lovely to be able to see you all. I particularly like to welcome our relatively new Vice-Chancellor, Professor Jean-Noël Ezingar, who is, and I'm going to ask Jean-Noël if he would say a few words. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mark, and good morning, everybody. Good morning, May Monarchs and other friends of Whitelands. I am very pleased to be able to be with you for this get-together to mark what should have been the 140th celebration of this wonderful tradition. And today really is a historic occasion, albeit for an unfortunate reason. It is the first time in the long history of May Day, even including the 2 world wars, that the installation of the monarch has not been held in May. And despite this, it is clear from your enthusiastic response to the invitation to join us this morning that the spirit of May Day is as alive and dear to all our hearts. So I look forward to hearing from our incoming King George and the reflections and readings, and also to be part of the conversation. These are difficult and unprecedented times for all of us, and I'm glad to see you all healthy. But I also know that some of you may have had some sad news in your families, and I wish to acknowledge those. It is an enormous challenge to the whole university to continue to support our students academically, emotionally, and where necessary financially. And in this respect, I would like to thank the Whitelands Guild for their generous donation to the Student Hardship Fund. It has been very encouraging in these difficult days to see the patient, hard work and collaborative effort of everybody. And it's been a manifestation of the spirit and the values that underlie all that the university, including our oldest college, Whitelands, stands for and seeks to achieve. And this morning is an opportunity to celebrate that spirit. A brief, bright interlude in the confusion and frustration of lockdown. So let us all enjoy to the full. My best wishes to you all.
Thank you very much, Jean-Noël. Just, you should all have seen an outline of the programme, but just to take you through very quickly what we'll be doing. We'll be hearing in a minute from Queen Abby, who's our retiring monarch, and from King George, who is our incoming monarch. And then we're going to hear 4 reflections from monarchs on what May Day means to me. There'll be time for a little bit of general discussion and sharing and so on after that. And then we will have 2 May Day readings, which are taken from the work of somebody who's with us this morning and whom I welcome very warmly, David Peacock. David, we've taken a couple of extracts from your dissertation as suitable readings from this for this morning. So I hope you appreciate them. They are slightly edited, so I hope you don't pick me up on any things that have been left out. And then we will finish with a general sharing and some farewells. So it's very informal, but we need to keep tightly structured so that the time doesn't get away from us. So can I ask now Queen Abby if you would like to say a few words to us? Thank you.
Hello everyone. This is a first for May Day, I bet. I'd just like to start by saying I'm so glad we can have this Zoom meeting because it enables us to still mark the day, which is obviously important. So I'm extremely thankful that you're all well and able to be here. And I'm still looking forward to hopefully being able to welcome King George properly in October. Hoping that we can have the event then. I've very much enjoyed my time as Queen, and throughout the year I've had a great time holding fundraisers. From barbecues to quizzes, I've been able to raise money for both my charities, Neuroblastoma UK and Alzheimer's Society UK. I think last year in my speech I mentioned my friend Lois, who was diagnosed with stage 4 neuroblastoma in September 2018, and I just want to update you all and say she is now cancer-free. This is largely thanks to this amazing charity, Neuroblastoma UK. I couldn't be prouder of Lois. Sorry. I couldn't be prouder of Lois, nor could I be more grateful for having had this opportunity to raise money and spread awareness for Neuroblastoma UK. All of you know, this year has been cut short, and this has meant that some of the fundraisers I had planned for the end of the year aren't able to go ahead. I have, however, already bought some of the ingredients for a bake sale. So what I have of the dry ingredients I've saved, and I will still be carrying on this. I do also have a skydive booked for the 13th of June, which at the moment they're saying is going ahead. So I've got a GoFundMe, which some of you may have seen on my Facebook, that will stay open until then. For these reasons, I'm going to wait until October to give you a final figure, hopefully, as I've still got some fundraising to do and planned. For now, I'd just like to say a massive congratulations to the next monarch, King George, who I've known since my first year, and I can honestly say I am thrilled to be handed over to. George is such a kind, caring person, and I know he'll do an amazing job. I'm so happy to welcome the 140th monarch, King George.
So, King George, would you like to say something to us, please?
Hello, everyone. I'm George. I'm a 23-year-old second-year sports science student who's absolutely astonished that I can be the 140th main monarch. I'm going to be representing Alzheimer's Research UK, as my late nan, who I lost to Alzheimer's. It was an amazing part to my life, and I feel like I need to give back to not only the nan that I had, but also the college that has made me feel so welcome and has helped me flourish as an individual. Thank you.
Thank you, George. Thank you. Welcome. We have invited 4 people to answer the question. Have a look at it, say a few words, what May Day means to me. And the first of those is going to be Queen Noreen. Noreen, would you like to speak to us, please?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. Anyway, happy May Day to you history makers. May Day has always meant a great deal to me, particularly the fact that I'm part of a wonderful and very unique tradition, and I've always felt very privileged to be able to represent my year each May Day. I also feel that the friendships, the everlasting friendships that are made on May Day are very important. They're made across the generations, and they wouldn't have been possible without May Day. So long may it continue. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Hear, hear. Queen Patricia, as I say, celebrates her 60th anniversary this year. Unfortunately, she's unable to be with us for technical reasons, but she has written down some thoughts and asked me if I would read them for her. So this is what Queen Patricia says. May Day means to me horse chestnut trees, maypole dancing, the joy of seeing new and former May monarchs year after year, the thrill of seeing the new dress or male outfit, and of course, without doubt, the beautiful service and procession. Firstly, I'd like to congratulate the new May monarch and hope he'll have some sort of incredible year, if and when we come out of this dire situation. I can scarcely believe that my own May Day was 60 years ago. The day unfolded nothing like I was expecting, as in those days it was a secret ballot. I don't know how it came to, I don't know how my dress came to be made without my knowledge, as I was studying needlework at the time. If I'd not been chosen, I would probably have helped in the making of it. So it was a very big surprise to me when my name was called out. Unbeknown to me, my parents had been invited and they'd kept the secret. And my boyfriend, who later became my husband, came too. I'd been going out with him for several years, and he was unsure that our relationship would last with the separation of 2 years while I was at college. He couldn't understand why I wanted to leave him and go and live in London, the big city. He wrote soon after I arrived at Whitelands that he feared for my safety and my well-being. He'd been in the army doing national service and signed on for an extra year, and was then called for a further 6 months owing to the Suez crisis. So what with that, and him being 6 years older than I, he had more experience of the world than I did. But we did survive the separation, and he really enjoyed all his visits to college and the May balls that we had, and the subsequent visits to May days that we made together. He was very bad at timekeeping, and he arrived too late to make the reception of my first May ball. And I had to borrow someone else's boyfriend until he arrived. He had to travel on his motorbike all the way from Roehampton, which wasn't so easy in those days. It didn't matter. We all had a wonderful time. I enjoyed my year immensely as May Queen, although I didn't think I'd be very good at it. It gave me a lot of confidence, as I had to stand up in front of everyone and talk and read notices and so on. It's such a pity that we cannot meet up today, because the weather forecast is very good. We don't always have suitable weather on May Day. So enjoy your time together. I will be thinking of you all and look forward to the next time we can be together. My love and best wishes to you all, from Patricia.
Oh,
Lovely. And now I'd like to call on King Shez to say a few words. Thank you, Shez.
Morning, everyone. Just unmute myself. It's lovely to see everybody in this celebrity squares kind of situation. I'm showing my age. Well, I'm 20 years young in terms of my anniversary. I've just prepared a few words. First of all, I'd like to say a heartfelt hello to you all. It's lovely to see everyone's faces, even if it is through the sorcery of the internet and not in person. I'd also like to congratulate King George. Hello, George. Welcome to the royal family. May Day brings back lots of happy memories for myself. It's lovely to see Jilly and Judith and David. There's the prominent people in my journey as a May monarch. And on the day itself, it was a smashing day, killer weather, super hot, bazillion people I think they were there, records set. It was also Ruskin's centenary, and it coincided with me being the Millennium King or monarch, which was really special. In terms of what it means, I believe its importance can be noticed even more if we take into account our current situation in a time which is bleak, or may seem bleak and sad, a time where children drop groceries to their parents' doorsteps and wave at them through the window. We are still resilient in marking and acknowledging the existence of our Whitelands May Day. With that in mind, I'd like to thank those responsible for making this meeting happen.
Yeah.
May Day is steeped in ceremonial pomp, tradition, and history, a beautiful ritual we unveil like a prized jewel each year. In times like these, we need things of beauty more than ever, and Whitelands May Day is exactly that, a thing of beauty that we are right to celebrate each year. We show off our new monarch. We show off our new monarch. The importance is marked by the presence of a bishop to invest the new monarch. In my year, I made the front page of the Wandsworth Times. It doesn't get bigger than that, guys. In a fast-paced world of tweets, Snapchats, and Insta stories, we are custodians of a tradition which is 140 years young. Is it exactly what Ruskin had conceived? No. But that's the point. Each era has brought something new and added to the tapestry that we are proud to call Whitelands May Day today. Despite the grandeur, for me, there is a very simple yet powerful driving force that is the engine room of our beloved May Day, the sense of community. It makes my chest swell with pride to think of all the worthy causes that have benefited over the last 140 years from being chosen as May Monarchs charities. In my case, Breakthrough Breast Cancer Research was the worthy recipient of my fundraising efforts. As May Monarch, it's a beautiful thing to be able to work with your college community to raise funds for worthy causes affecting and touching the lives of those in need in the larger community. May Day is necessary, it is beautiful, as are all of you, my fellow monarchs. You are the nicest and likeablest of your respective years, and you continue to be so. In biblical scripture, there we go, kings and queens were chosen by God. I don't know, is it strictly queens? I don't know, but we'll go with that. Whether you believe in God or not, I do feel honoured to be considered a May Monarch and to be part of this banding of lovely people. And this is a very special and unique tradition. A huge congratulations to Queen Gina, Jane, Catherine, Claire and Natasha on your anniversaries. And once again to King George on becoming the 140th May Monarch. And I look forward to seeing you all in person very soon. Thank you.
Well done. Well done.
Good job, Shaz.
I think I'm right in saying that our new incoming monarch, George, is the first May Monarch to be a semi-professional wrestler.
Whoa.
I suspect also that there's, it's been very rarely we've had such a splendid beard, Shez, so very nice. Two special occasions.
It's just a lockdown look, it's not permanent.
And now the last of the people I'd like to call on to reflect on what May Day means to me is Queen Claire. Thank you, Claire.
Morning, everybody. Shez, I just want to say that I think I upgrade you because I was actually on Sky News the year of my May Day back in 1995. I think it may have been because it was the end of the 10 years of when we had our dresses from Liberty. Who knows? But I was very excited and felt famous just for an hour or so.
That is very special.
Very special. I am very special.
Is it as special as Wandsworth Times? I don't know.
I think it does. Worldwide. Anyway, in a nutshell, it means a lot. I've always felt very honoured to be crowned Queen Claire back in the day, 1995. When I talk to other people, friends and colleagues about it still to this day, I usually have a huge smile on my face and goose pimples up and down my arm. Back in the day, it meant the face of Whitelands, the person who gave welcome speeches to new prospective students, raised money for a good cause, for a charity of the monarch's choice, and it meant to me feeling proud to be part of an eclectic mix of people. It meant everything to be voted in from your peers, knowing that you could make a difference as a May Monarch. I haven't missed a May Day ever in my 25 years, and the reason for this is because I still feel to this day, if I didn't attend, that it wouldn't be fair on the other May Monarchs, because my May Day was the May Day because of all you that attended for me. The monarchs are what make our day. Even today, we have all made this effort to come and join in and to have a chat. If my dress wasn't in the archives as we speak, I would be wearing it at home because I adore it so much. David Peacock will remember the day at 8:30 in the evening, where at the end of Whitelands Drive, I was still stood in my May Day dress, holding a pint of a cocktail, refusing to come out of my dress. It was a great day. Being a May Queen is something I will always treasure. The relationship I built with David and Judith still holds a very special place in my heart. Sorry. David has recently emailed me to wish me a happy 25 years, of which I've kept that email. David formed part of mine and Paul's wedding nearly 12 years ago, and made it even more special because he mentioned our Whitelands and our special May Day and the traditions and all the memories that come with it. I hope that even though we've not been able to travel to Roehampton today, that we will still get to celebrate this year's Coming in May Monarch George sometime in October, as it is a day that they will never ever forget, and long may it continue. I was the first year that Whiteland students put themselves forward for the role of May Monarch. We had to go we wanted to be in the position, and we were allowed to place them around the college, but not to canvass. There were only 2 of us, both girls, so there was always going to be a winner and, unfortunately, a loser. On the evening of the announcement at the annual Whitelands Christmas dinner in the main hall, I was late as my taxi arrived, but as soon as I walked in, I was ushered in by David Peacock, who said, "Thank goodness you're here." And the rest is history. I love May Day. I'm so disappointed not to be there today, as probably the rest of you are, but I'm very much looking forward to having many more May Days. Thank you, everybody.
Now, I wonder if we might just try opening it up for people to make comments. This is going to be very difficult and it may not work, but please, if you'd like to say something, please feel free to do so now.
Hello, this is Bridget from South Africa. My boss in Johannesburg was very surprised that I was able to join May Day, and I would not have missed it for the world. Thank you all, and particularly lovely to see you, Noreen. You were our May Queen, and I hope you are well. Lots of love to everybody. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Lovely.
Shines.
Right.
I would like to just wish you all a very happy day today, even though we're not all together at Whitelands. Obviously, living in Australia, as I have done for the last 20 odd years, I don't get to May Day very often now. The last time I was there was 5 years ago, and it was like I hadn't missed a moment. Even May Monarchs that I hadn't met just treated me like one of the family, and I loved it so much. And when the original date was the 9th of May, that was actually my 50th birthday, and I was trying every which way to get there for then. I was fortunate enough to come over to the UK in March, but obviously my trip was cut short because of the coronavirus and I had to get home. So I just want to send you all my love, and I do miss you, and I'm very emotional just seeing everybody's face. It's so lovely. Lots of love. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's good. That's so well. Yeah.
It's lovely seeing the photographs that are coming up on the screen.
Yeah, it's really
Everyone can see them. They're so lovely. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
I spoke
That's
to
our Mother Queen, Nan.
Yes. Oh, Audrey. Yeah.
How is Nan, Noreen?
Sorry?
How is Nan now? Because she's the Mother Queen, isn't she?
Yes, she's, well, she's all right, but without her daughter's care and love, I don't think she would still be with us. They were hoping that she might join in this morning, but I don't think she probably has. But anyway, I'll be in touch after and let her know all about it.
I heard from Natalie, who sent her love to everybody. I heard from Natalie from South Africa yesterday. She was in a meeting, so couldn't attend our one, but she sent her love to everybody.
Can I just say that Queen Eunice sent her love as well?
Oh gosh.
Oh yes.
Did you hear that, Noreen? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, good.
Where's Noreen?
Yes, thank
Oh, there
you
you
for
are.
that.
Yeah.
Joyce, do you want to say anything? Joyce Petchy,
Yeah.
do you want to say anything? Deathly silent.
Gracious me, and with the help of my carer, who I always talk about Whitelands to, it's now explained to her a little bit of what it meant to me to be at college during the war and what a wonderful education they gave to us. My thanks to everybody. I've been visualising you going down the steps, one queen after another, and it's brought tears to my eyes, so I better stop. Goodbye to everybody. Okay.
Bye, Joyce.
Bye, Joyce. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi, Robin.
I would like to, hello, this is King Q from Jordan. I would like to send everyone some love from Jordan. It's been a few years that I've been in the UK and I attended the May Day. But I want to just to say that, you know, just because someone is away from a physical distance point of view doesn't mean that they're away from away from kind of mind point of view, and the May Day has been close to my heart and mind since I left the UK. And actually, I realized today, I was just telling my family and some of my friends who I supposed to meet today. I was telling them that I can't meet up around 1 p.m. because I have May Day, and I was surprised that, you know, everybody around me, from my family, from my friends, know about the May Day because I've been talking about it since I left, and it's a nice kind of feeling that well, more and more people are aware of this wonderful tradition, and it's really I think it's really refreshing and also motivating to know that we were able to continue this despite the current circumstances. So yeah, I'm really happy, and I just want to send everyone some love from Jordan.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Q.
Lovely to see
Thank
you,
you.
Q.
Yeah.
Is it okay? A few words now? It's Kojo here. Can you all hear me?
It's a bit fuzzy.
Any better now?
No.
Still very garlicky.
Oh dear.
Is your phone near your computer, Kojo?
Yeah.
I'll move it further away. It's probably picking up reception of that.
Is that any better?
No.
Just go for it, Kojo. You don't mind.
Just do it.
Just do it. I've since moved away from England. I've been in Doha in Qatar. I've been here since January. So I'm not too far away from Kew. I was due back to May Day, but obviously that's been scuppered. Hopefully I can get back. Is it October, I heard someone say? A possibility of May Day in October?
October.
Yeah. So, yeah, hopefully I'll come back then. Been here since just after Boxing Day. My family joined me beginning of February. My children had about 6 weeks in school before the schools were shut. And I've been in work for about 10 weeks. I've been off about 9 weeks now. So I'm just enjoying the weather and making the most of family time. I'm sure most of you are. It's great to see everyone, and congratulations to everyone who has an anniversary this year. I know it's been a couple of years since I've last seen you, so I'm very eager to get back as soon as I can. I wish you all the best, and hopefully good health to yourselves and all your family too. And yes, hope to see you soon. Take care.
Thank you. Thank you very much for all those contributions. There'll be a chance to say a few more things in a few moments. But just now, I'd like to call upon one of our current students, Anthony Bartlett-Fletcher, who's going to give the first of our May Day readings, which, as I said before, is taken from my predecessor David Peacock's PhD dissertation on Ruskin and Whiteland's May Day. Thank you, Anthony.
I mean, I appreciate every parent has a duty to have their child educated, but there is no power to make this, is there? No, it's entirely voluntary. No, yes, yeah, duty.
Hi all, we're having trouble getting Anthony in. His computer's overheated, so he'll be joining us in a few minutes.
Okay, well, thank you very much. Can we move on then to ask Queen Robin? Would you mind giving us our second reading, Robin?
Yep, that's fine. It would be mistaken to believe the figure of May Queen. The figure of May Queen was for Ruskin nothing more than an amalgam of everything he found attractive and delightful about young women. His appropriation of the May Queen should be seen as going well beyond that, but he would have seemed to have wished to develop out of her what might be seen as an extended metaphor for a whole range of his best valued and cherished ideals. In the May Queen, as conceived by Ruskin, it is possible to see, for example, an embodiment of Ruskin's strongly held views on the nature of monarchy. Throughout his writings, Ruskin makes it clear he has a most sincere love of kings. At the same time, he is forever at pains to point out to his readers what for him are the qualities and characteristics of a good monarch. For Ruskin, true monarchs, true rulers, and guides of the people do not thirst for power. Kings and queens must be givers, not receivers, and do harder work than anyone else. How, to what extent is the figure of Ruskin's May Queen a reflection of his ideals in respect of monarchy? First of all, it has to be noted that Ruskin's May Queen is always to be a monarch of the people. She is not accorded position and power as a result of birth, social status, wealth, favour, beauty, or intellectual ability. She is to be one already known to her people. They have chosen from amongst their number as the likeablest and nicest girl, a person of uncontending and natural worth. She is to be one who, simply by being who she is, has earned the love, respect, and admiration of her subjects. As such, she is well placed to exercise a beneficial influence on her subjects, to be someone to whom they can look up. For as Ruskin himself points out, a real joy and power of progress in humanity depend on finding something to reverence. Thank you, and miss you all.
Thank you. Have we got Anthony with us yet?
I'm back.
Right. Would you care to give us our reading, please, Anthony?
Sure thing. Out of an initial contact in 1877 between the Principal John Faunthorpe and John Ruskin, there grew on the part of Faunthorpe a concerted effort to interest and engage Ruskin in the life and work of the college. Nor apparently did Ruskin need much encouragement, for by September 1877 he was already giving books to Whitelands College, the beginning of a long succession of loans and donations of further books, pictures and artefacts across the ensuing decade. Faunthorpe was not shy to suggest to Ruskin ways in which the latter might see fit to make specific gifts to Whitelands College. Such was certainly the case at the beginning of 1881 when Faunthorpe invited Ruskin to consider giving to the college a copy of the annual Prospina as a prize. In a letter to Faunthorpe dated 25th of January 1881, Ruskin wrote, "Very thankfully, I will give you the annual Prospina, but not as a prize. I have a deep and increasing sense of the wrong of all prizes. There should be a strict and high-class standard on all skills and knowledge required, but one which it should be dishonourable to fall short of, not a matter of praise to each." Then, having declared himself willing to give the requested Prospina, Ruskin set out his conditions. "Whilst I intensely dislike all forms of competition, I believe the recognition of uncontended and actual worth to be one of the most solemn duties alike of young and old. Suppose you made it a custom that the scholars should annually choose by ballot, with vowed secrecy, their May Queen, and that the elected Queen had, with all
with what other most important things, but of giving the Paspina to the girls thought likeliest to use it with advantage. In wishing to set up his May Queen ceremonies and May Day observances at Whitelands College, Ruskin was being a follower of contemporary Victorianism rather the exponent of a new and original idea. In the England of the second half of the 19th century, Ruskin was but one of many idealists who was to help people to escape, in mind at least from the horrors of an ever-encroaching industrialization of the landscape and the abject squalor of urban living conditions. As this, the idealist looked to achieve through an escape into a recreation of ceremonies and customs of an imagined past. Through moving back in time to when England's largely agrarian economy had meant, so they thought, that people lived in close-knit rural communities, where lives were ruled and gently ordered by the dictates of the changing seasons, by work or play, by winter and summer, by feast and fast. An imagined past where everyone was deemed to have found peace and contentment in the ritual of the daily round. So began the Whitelands College May Day tradition, which has lasted now for 140 years.
Thank you. We're coming towards the end of our short but very lively session. There will be time for you to say a few things again, if you'd like to, in a moment. Just for, let me say a couple of things. One is, thank you very much to Jilly, who suggested this idea, and to Steve Taggart, who... Yeah. Well done, Jilly. And to Steve Taggart, the college officer, who's been absolutely amazing in the amount of work he's done. Thank you very much, Steve, for getting this together.
Yeah, thank you, Steve.
Would anybody like to add anything?
Yeah, could I just say to everyone, because I've seen you taking photographs, we're actually filming this, we're recording it, so it will be available. If you want a copy, we'll be able to, I suspect, retransfer it to you because it'll be quite a large file. But it should be available next week. And it's lovely.
Netflix.
Oh, thank you.
Well done.
Julie, could we also have a copy of the slideshow with all the pictures of May Queens on there as well? Because I think that would be nice to send out to everybody because it's quite nice to look through those pictures.
Yeah, Steve and I will organise that. We can do it through. Yeah, they're my babies. All of those. We can do that very, very easily. Yeah, make it available to everybody.
Thank
Lovely.
you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Can I just say that from the era of someone who, where it was nearly closed down, this has just been absolutely brilliant. So thank you very much.
Nice to see you, Jean.
Thank you. It's lovely to see everybody else as well, here from the frozen north, because I'm just up in County Durham now. But I'm aiming to get back down to London.
Excellent.
Can I just say it was lovely to see Pat because I haven't seen her in years. And
Absolutely.
To see
Thank you very much, and I'm pleased to be here.
Oh, good.
Good.
Well, I'm just delighted that everybody's there. I miss you all.
No, we miss you, Jan.
Miss you.
Can I say hello? I'd like to say how pleased I am to see Queen Barbara here. 1954.
Yes, here.
Nancy. Yes, thank you.
I was so looking forward to May Day, and then when I found out that it had been postponed, my heart just sank, and I was elated when I found out about this live stream. And all I can say is thank you very much to everyone who organised this.
Yes.
Yes. Here.
Here.
Is anybody getting it? David would like to say something.
Noreen.
Go on, David.
Can I go in?
Come on, David.
Yeah, I'm just saying hello.
I think this has been absolutely marvellous. So thank you, Gilly, for your conception of what we might do today. I think that's wonderful. And I think it's excellent, really, that we should be able to celebrate May Day at a time when probably May Day is needed more than ever before.
Oh, that's lovely.
I think, thank you. Is that Joyce?
Yeah.
I think it is. You know, and it is a time when we all feel, in a sense, separated and isolated. Here, Judith and I are in the north of England, not quite as far north as Durham, but far enough north. But it just seems to me that it's nice that we can get together, and it's nice that we can remind ourselves that we have a tradition to which we now need to hold on to more than ever, as Whitelands and Roehampton, after the lockdown, will need to come together again and to form a new and coherent and caring community. So thank you to everybody who's done today. I think it's been absolutely wonderful.
Yes,
and all the best. Lots of love to you all. Here we are, look, this is Judith. Her hair is very long because we can't get it cut. We look very old, I know, but some of you look elderly. Thank you. And lots of love to you. Take care and be safe.
Thank you.
Can I just say that I heard from Natalie yesterday, and she sends her love to everybody. She couldn't join us because there isn't a lockdown in her part of Africa, and so she couldn't have the time to join us, but she sends her love.
Wow.
Thanks, Noreen.
Have you appeared on the screen? In the gallery, yes.
Hi everyone. I just wanted to say those people who put things on stuff last year, I've done them, so they'll be ready waiting for you for when we actually get back to college. So Sharon's got a new dress. Robin, I've done something too, and Jan, yours wore the holes in your bodice they've been stitched up, so they're all ready for you.
Well done, Heather.
I'll go away.
Heather, can I just say I wore my dress, I think it was last year or the year before, and you weren't there, and with my new sleeves, they're amazing. Thank you.
No, that's all right. I'm always more than happy to do people's sewing for them.
A really good mix. You wouldn't even know. They're lovely. Thank you very much.
I'm excited to see mine. The struggles of not having to dress up.
Long over now. I hope. Hopefully, you'll have
Yes.
Hey.
Can I just say hello? I don't know if you can hear me because I'm speaking from a blank. You can't see me, but I can hear you. And I thoroughly enjoyed the session today, and welcome to George. And I hope you have a wonderful year. And love to everybody. It's Rosemary, 1968.
Lovely, Rosemary.
Thank you. Thanks, Rosemary.
Thank you, Rosemary, from other Rosemary.
Hi, Rosemary.
Well, Rosemary, have you tried pressing the symbol at the bottom of your screen? That might have given your picture.
I've tried pretty much everything.
Oh, right. Have you started video at the top?
Yes, I think so. Yes, it's somehow the camera's back, but I'll have to work it out for next time.
Hopefully there won't be a next time like this.
No, quite right.
Although this is a really lovely thing to do for people that can't make May Day.
Yeah.
So maybe it's something that we could maybe build into our, I don't know, into our lunch or something, to have something up where we could all say hello to the people that can't make it.
Well done.
Brilliant.
Very good idea.
Yeah.
Excellent idea.
Look on the positive side, it's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful.
So 60 participants. I think this is probably the most May Monarchs we've ever had together, possibly.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Very good.
Well, we're coming to the end of our time, people. I'm so pleased that people have been joining in and obviously enjoying it so very much, and it's just delightful. there has been mention of having our real May Day in October, if you can call it May Day in October, I'm not sure, but that's our plan. But at the moment, of course, everything is tentative. So there's absolutely nothing that we can say definitely about it. But we have at least penciled in on the calendar the 17th of October to have our May Day celebration. So please keep that clear. And
see Rosemary, she's upside down.
And obviously, as soon as there is any definite news, we will let you know. Can I just say that I think in a few moments, if the technology works, we're going to have a video of May Day from about 50 odd years ago, which has been given to us this year, and run it through. So if you'd like to stay and watch that, obviously you're most welcome, and you know, continue to chat as much as you can. This is my last May Day as head of college. It was of course intended to be a great occasion and a fine way to say farewell. But what I am glad about is that the fact that we've had this meeting today shows just how powerful and how meaningful the May Day tradition is. And those of you, somebody mentioned before the times when May Day was likely to be closed down. Isn't it so exciting and delightful that actually it's going ahead stronger than ever? So I'm delighted to be able to leave it in this healthy condition, and the thanks to you all for your tremendous work in making that possible.
And Mark, may I come in?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
May I come in, please, Mark?
Please.
Can I just take this opportunity to add my thanks and gratitude to Mark for his time at the college. We were hoping to give him a big send-off today, or at the May Day. We obviously are not going to be able to do this, but this is only a short delay in the send-off, and I'm sure we will be able to say goodbye properly. Could I also ask you to extend your thanks to Gilly and to Steve Taggart, who have been working very hard to put today together. And the technology has actually, I think, brought more people together, and that's just been such a fantastic thing to see. So thank you very much, everybody. Thank you for joining, and I hope to see you in the flesh very soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, there's Maureen.
Hi, Maureen.
Thank you very much. Just lovely. Beautiful.
Jan, you look really well.
I'm feeling really well, thank you.
You really look it.
I found today.
Surprised? I sound surprised. I don't mean I'm not meaning to sound surprised.
No, I've just found today so emotional and wonderful, isn't it? Amazing.
I know. I can believe I cry. I always cry on May Day for some reason.
Yes, but it's just so lovely to see everyone.
It's because it means so much to everybody. That's why.
Absolutely.
I agree.
Yes, to everybody for making the effort to be here today. Because
really
there's lots of things going on in people's lives, and everybody's made an effort to be here. It's been lovely.
Yeah.
Some people we haven't seen for a long time too.
Can I just say that I hope this is the first of many more attendance at May Day.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely part.
Yeah.
We hope so.
See you. Yeah, I would really love to see you. Absolutely.
We need more people from the 70s.
Right.
Back in the 70s decade.
Right.
We need to get more of them in.
Absolutely.
And can I just say, if anybody's changed their email addresses, or could they actually let college know, and I'll get them from college if they don't let me know, so I can send the newsletter out. If anyone hasn't had the newsletter, if they just let me know. So I've obviously got the wrong email address.
And
thank you, Tracy, for doing the email, doing that letter.
Yes.
Thank you.
Very good of you.
3 cheers. Nice to see you, Jean.
Yes, and you.
That's lovely.
You look really well.
Thank you. Well, now I have retired, you see. I can get that's why I can get there. As a working girl, Saturdays was hopeless.
Yeah. It'll be lovely to see you.
Hi everyone. I just wanted to show you a picture that we have on our wall that is one of our favourite pictures, just of one of the May Days when I had my 3 children with me and they all sat on the throne.
Oh, go on. Ah, lovely. Cute.
Lovely. Oh, beautiful.
Oh, that's
Oh,
beautiful.
That's lovely.
That's Queen Heather, isn't it? Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
So
that's
lovely,
lovely.
Heather.
It's amazing now. My youngest is now 20, so, and the oldest one's in her 30s, and I've got my grandson. So
Oh, that's lovely.
it's a very special picture on our stairs. So
Lovely.
Thank you.
Can I say something?
Please.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of you may recognise me and many of you won't.
No.
I'm Shirley and I've been a governor of Whitelands for over 20 years. And I've been to numerous May Days, not all of them, but they started back in the time of David Peacock. And it's just wonderful. I've been a fly on the wall this morning and just listening and being able to participate with you has been absolutely wonderful. May Day is a splendid occasion and I'm so pleased that this year, in these troubled times that we're going through, that we've been able to meet like this. And I'd just like to say, from my point of view, thank you very much to those who've put it on today. And I think going forward, you've got a really great idea here of allowing this type of communication, even on the day when you're going to have the real celebration, because I'm sure lots of people would join in. So thank you for letting me be part of it, and well done.
Thank you.
Lovely.
Can I say anything?
Thank you,
Can I say
Shelley, for
anything?
being always there, joining in and participating in various college activities. Your participation as a governor has always been encouraging to us. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Has anybody ever seen, I saw it on a television programme, I saw the chair, the throne, just going back to seeing the picture of the children on the chair. And I was watching a TV programme once and the chair was on it. It had been filmed at Whitelands. I just found that so exciting that things were filmed there. I think we all own that chair.
Crosses is in the V&A Museum in London.
Sorry?
The really early crosses is in the V&A Museum.
Are they? Oh, lovely. That'd be nice to see.
There's only one cross in the V&A and there's one cross in the British Museum.
Oh, right.
And I don't think either are on display, so you'd have to ask to see them. The one that's in the British Museum was designed by Burne-Jones.
Yeah.
The second May Day, and it's the most famous of all the crosses.
Yeah.
I think we haven't got it in our collection, but
One at the V&A Museum I found by chance a few years ago when I was in there, so it was on display at least at some point.
yeah, sadly they don't always stay on display, but yeah, the one in the British Museum is amazing. So if you're ever there, you can always ask to see it.
Thank you to
I wonder
everyone.
what they
It's
did
been
with
a
my
wonderful
original one.
occasion. What happened to
It
yours?
looks as though the technology for showing the video isn't working, unfortunately.
Oh no, sorry, I haven't played yet.
Oh.
Whenever you like to play it, let me know.
Yeah, well, take it away, Steve. That would be lovely. Thank you. This would be a lovely way to finish, I think.
Goodbye.
Bye, Joyce.
Bye,
Joyce.
Joyce.
Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Wonderful. Thank you, dear. Well, I'm so amazed.
Oh, so cute.
Wow.
Doctor, yeah. That's Sharon. Davy, who was.
Yeah, very.
Those were the days.
Oh, it's Wendy.
Stress.
It's Wendy, yeah.
Wendy.
This was 1966 and I handed over. Right. Are you there? Yeah.
Charles Davy.
Gemma, are you still there? Wendy's dress. Gemma,
Yes.
are you still there because you want to see Wendy's dress in
Yes.
colour?
Yes, I've seen it. Yes.
Lovely.
Lovely.
Thank you very much.
Lovely.
That was really nice.
That was really nice.
Lovely, thank you.
Really
Thank
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
See everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Take care. Stay
Everyone.
safe.
Safe.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you very much.
Gwendolyn.
Yeah.
Bye, Pamela.
See you later. Although I don't really want to leave.
Oh, I don't want to.
He's going to be one of those who's going to be the last to leave.
It's going to be you, Claire. We all know that.
It's going to be me. It's going to be me. I'm just going to hang on to the end. Are you saying hello? Say hi, Harrison.
Hello.
Hi, Harrison.
Jean. Bye, Jean.
Bye.
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 He's had a lockdown haircut. I don't really like it.
Hello, Barbara.
Oh, look, there's Jessie's little one. Hello.
Princess Valentina.
Hello, Princess Valentina.
Oh,
Hi.
Hi, Valentina.
Do it this way.
Paul's coming to say hello.
Maureen.
Paul's never missed a May Day yet, see, since we've been together. Say hello.
Hey.
Oh, hello.
There he is.
There he is. Official May monarch.
Okay.
Just put the on his tablet.
I hope you have a drink in the garden today. And
We're definitely going. I've got a bottle of Asti.
I'd be disappointed to hear anything else.
It was our 21-year anniversary yesterday, so I finished off the garden. I was reading lots of government documents about how we're all going to cope with bringing back children to school.
Yeah.
I wish I could toast for you.
Yeah.
How much longer you got, Kate?
6 weeks left.
Show us your bump. Show us your bump.
I actually think I could have fitted in my Mayday dress.
Oh my
Show
goodness.
us. Show us.
Really?
Oh.
I'm quite tiny.
What are you having, Kate?
I don't know. It will be a surprise. Yeah.
Surprise!
Hopefully,
It's a
hopefully a
baby.
Can't wait to meet all the little ones that we haven't met next time we're together.
Yes.
We like a weekend off. They have been though. Harrison and the girls have been when they were babies, so they've done their stint. That's fine.
Daddy.
Becky, you're muted. Did you know? You're still muted. Oh yeah. Oh.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Been a wonderful occasion. Thank you very much.
Bye, everyone. Love you to see you.
Say bye as well.
Bye.
Bye, Valentina.
Bye, everyone.
See you later, Shares.
See you soon.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye, Anne.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
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 It's going to be us, Robin.
And Claire,
Scott, yeah.
Claire, stay with me.
Our photographs came up on Facebook, and there was us just sitting in a circle, literally drinking bottles of wine from the bottle last year.
Bye, everyone.
See ya. Who's that saying? Jackie going? Bye.
Screen.
Scott, how are you getting on?
I'm okay. It's crazy at work.
Is it?
Obviously, with all this going on. For everyone who doesn't know, I work at a hospital as a nursing assistant. So, yeah, I'm in the thick of it. So, it's been crazy, but we're getting through it.
Which hospital are you at, Scott?
At the moment, I'm at Daintree Hospital up in the Midlands, but pretty soon I'll be moving over to A&E to change it up a bit.
Glad. Well done.
So in my place, we don't have set wards for COVID, unfortunately. At the moment, we do have, I think it's 6 patients that have tested positive. And about half our staff have tested positive.
Oh my goodness.
So it's spreads pretty easily with us just because it's a smaller ward, so it does get spread quite easily, sadly. But we've only had, I think in this entire time, we've only had 2 people pass away from it, but they have had like other health issues that realistically that was what was going to get them within the next couple of weeks anyway. COVID just got there first, sadly.
That's what we need to hear. We need to hear all the positives rather than, how many positives outweigh, I know it's not going to outweigh, but we still need some more positive news.
Oh yeah, I mean we've had loads of people that have had it and that recovered, and like even our staff, like most of our staff that have had it, they've come down with a cough, maybe a slight fever for a day or 2, and then they're back at work within a week, maybe 2 weeks. So as far as work, like with where we are, it's not been awful for us. Like it's been actually really good in that aspect. Like I said, we've only lost this entire time, we've maybe lost 5 patients from it. But it's realistically, a lot of them were end of life patients that had like bad cancers, end stage COPD anyway. So they had other issues that were gonna sadly take them first. Just COVID decided to step in quicker.
Such a horrible thing such a horrible disease.
I mean, the one good thing I will say for all of them is it sounds really harsh, but it was really quick, and so they weren't like distressed the entire time, which was nice. So it was quite quick. Yeah. But other than that, like I said, as far as we've seen it, we've had people, we put them in isolation for 2 weeks on the ward itself, and pretty much all of them have recovered. Kind of get a bit annoyed at us for putting them in isolation because they can't see anybody, but that's what it is.
Have you seen enough?
Yeah.
Do you want to watch it? Don't worry about the recording.
Well, hopefully things will turn round to the better.
We'll leave it.
Yes, definitely. Just long process, I feel, right now. It'll get there. It'll get there.
We will.
Yeah.
But if they might.
1977.
Upside down again.
It's upside down. There was somebody upside down.
Rosemary, you're still upside down.
These people have all been made
Queens, have they?
I don't know about that one.
I hear people, but I can't see them talking.
No. It's so good to see you all, guys. I miss you all so much.
Where did you? How did you get that circlet? Did you make it, Becky?
One?
Yeah.
This is the one that my oldest wore. Hang on a minute. When she came to Mayday.
Ah.
Can you see that?
Oh, yeah, cute. Oh, bless.
I thought I'd wear her to make it a bit
Darcy
bigger.
do.
I went for blue. I did match my dress.
Yeah, I could see. I didn't have anything buttermilk, funnily enough.
Yeah, I don't know anything like neon green.
And Amanda's got red on as well. Well done, Amanda.
Yeah. I thought you were wearing your dress, Amanda.
Yeah.
It looks like it from the shoulders up.
Say hi. Say hi.
Lovely.
Oh, hello. Hello. She's sweet.
She looks like her daddy.
She does. She was in hospital last week.
Oh,
so I'm much happier now she's home.
Oh, well done.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. You're all right, aren't you?
Robin, you're muted. We can't hear you.
Robin, you're muted. Oh, on and
You're
off.
muted
It keeps
again.
going on and off. There it is.
Now try it.
I said she's so blonde.
I know.
She's so blonde. Look at this. Oh, look at your hair. So good.
Lovely.
You got the pencil hair. Mummy, this is. Need more snacks.
It's a good idea with an egg one, so she doesn't have too many.
Lots of food. It is nearly lunchtime.
Food is the way forward.
Always. Always.
Always at the moment.
My food bill's doubled at least in this.
No, it's ridiculous.
Oh, they eat so much.
It's not good.
Yes.
Oh. Abby again.
Hi, Abby. All right?
Good. Tanya?
Oh, hi.
Hi, Tanya.
Sorry, I just woke up.
Hello.
How is everyone?
Are you all recovered and like on the mend now, or have you got stops in the pipeline?
Yeah, one more left.
One more? Soon or?
Probably Christmas.
Oh, hope it goes okay. And you're back up and running.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you. I don't know if anyone knows, I had 4 in the last 4 months.
Wow.
So it's quite stressful.
Yeah, definitely. How are you feeling now? Better?
Yeah, back at work. It never stopped.
Oh.
So hard.
Yeah, it is.
Hi, Abby. Ah, you got a little man there.
How are you doing, Lorraine?
Yeah, I'm okay, thank you.
Good, lovely to see you.
Oh, Lorraine.
Oh, Lorraine. A new injection, and I'm now getting an extra 2 hours a day upright, so it's really good.
Oh, brilliant!
Good.
That is good. Is that a new medication they discovered?
Yes, yeah, because they tried me on 2 others, but because I have a potato allergy, a bit of a strange one, some of the injections I was having were derived from potatoes, the thickener in it. So it's making me worse, but they found one works, and yeah, I can get to about 1 o'clock, 1:30 now without having to rest, so I have quite a decent morning.
That's fantastic.
And then go to bed, and I get up about 7 o'clock in the evening. And last month, I've managed to get up every evening, and I've never done that before.
Wow.
Well done.
That's amazing news.
Well done, Lorraine.
I was hoping to show off this May Day and let you see me standing. October, I'll still be upright.
Well, if we see you in October, we'll all act surprised.
We'll all act surprised.
Thank you.
Hello, Amanda. Ah, hello.
Aww.
Hello. Hi. Kate, when are you due?
Sorry?
When are you due, Kate? Sorry, I'm just thinking, just keeps in all these children when Kate brings the baby.
End of June. but I'm quite small, so I'm getting checked, so I may be a bit earlier. It's fine. It's fine.
Babies hide really well. Don't be fine.
Well, I don't know. I must admit, I thought I was going to be an absolute fatty, and especially with the amount I'm eating. But apparently, I'm not. I've gone the other way, so can't complain. It's better to be small and be able to move than not to be able to move. But yeah, I know, all good. So I'll bring them to May Day.
Yay!
Yay!
Whoever they are, whoever they be.
Is there any idea on date in October, or are we just
17th, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's what I had.
Yeah. I'll put it in the diary now. Not that I have any other plans in my diary.
That stay in.
At the moment, there's a guild AGM the 17th, hence they've chosen the 17th. The Whitelands Guild was already booked.
Oh, okay, fine. Do you think they'll do the Friday and the Saturday, or will it just be a Saturday thing, or we don't know?
Well, it's normally with the Guild of St George on Friday night and then Saturday.
Okay.
So fingers crossed, mind you, all COVID dependent.
Yeah, I'm just trying to weigh up whether I'm going to get my quota of bread rolls and butter on the Friday.
You know how much alcohol to bring if you're doing Friday and Saturday. One bottle of gin's not going to be enough, Robin.
Well, I always bring two. It's better to have too much than too little. Anyway, so I always.
Well, there's always the co-op, which is where we normally go to.
Oh yeah.
To be fair, me and Robin usually have our annual trip to Asda and just stock up her boots full of alcohol.
That's the Friday afternoon for snacks, water and alcohol, and occasionally Nurofen just in advance.
Oh dear.
Where's Jez, Robin?
Jez? He has been listening.
Oh, hello.
He's been listening, but he didn't want to take over the screen.
I'm a mere mortal, so I'm not going to get involved.
No, he's an attendee. In fairness, he is actually an attendee.
Oh, Paul's coming to see Jez. Oh, there he is.
Hello, mate. You all right?
We're going to have a beer in the garden separate today. So
that's it. Yeah.
I know you'd be watching us walking around now at this time.
I know, I'm gutted.
Yes.
Beer in hand.
Depends, Claire, when he's talking.
Oh, true.
Another 10 minutes or so, couldn't it?
Yeah. Although the bar never used to open, did it? So they had to drink cans. They looked really trashy last year.
Abby, what's the bar been saying this year? Is it open or? Abby?
Wait, what was that?
Has the bar been open?
The bar?
Is it open or is it not?
No. Honestly, no. I for one of my events I put in a request for it to be open, even though it was supposed to be anyway, but it never is. So I put in a request for it to be, and it just wasn't. Still.
Oh wow.
Just take over it and serve it yourself.
Yeah, you need to get the key for that bar.
Yeah. Need to unlock them.
Is it always closed then, the bar, Abby?
They're open during the day, but they serve like coffee, and then at night it just closes.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm disappointed.
Huh?
Hi, Darcy.
Darcy, let us in. Hi.
What's the new making like? Is he quite a social one? Is he likely to get everyone?
Yeah, he's nice. I don't know if you remember last year, he came down with his guitar and speaker, I think, into the set.
Lovely.
I don't know if you remember. So you have met him, or
Yeah.
at least some of you have.
Yeah, lovely. That's exciting.
You might get some wrestling. Wrestling to come in.
Organised mud wrestling.
Yeah, that might bring some students in if we can get up a ring set up.
Yeah. Schedule it in after the dancing, the maypole dancing.
Yeah.
God.
Scott's already put his name down.
Go on, Scott.
I did enough maypole dancing. I don't need wrestling on top of that.
No, you're definitely more of a maypole dancer.
Ah, Scott.
Hi everyone.
Hi, Maureen.
Hi, Maureen.
Hope to see you in October.
Yes,
Yes.
see you soon.
Bye.
Yes, hopefully
Bye.
so.
See you later.
Maureen. Bye everyone. I hope to see you in October as well. So take care, won't you?
Tracy.
Bye, Casey.
Bye.
Bye guys, I'll see you soon.
Bye, everyone. Lovely to have seen you all.
Bye, Noreen.
Noreen. Okay, bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 I'm not going.
Bye.
Thanks, the bitter end.
I literally will be the last. I'm just going to be waving to myself, going, oh.
Claire, they said they're recording this, right? Hopefully they'll be able to take off the end.
Yeah, oh yeah, they don't. Oh yeah, it does still say recorded in the top left.
Does it?
Yeah. Don't say anything mean.
Yeah, it does. Let's give them a show. Woohoo! Look like the Brady Bunch now. There's not many of us. The story.
Is
lovely.
Lorraine still around?
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Barbara.
Bye, Barbara. Oh, you saying hi?
Is Lorraine still around or is she gone?
Yes, I'm still here.
Lorraine's still there.
Lorraine? It's Becky.
I'm only here because I don't know how to finish it.
Lorraine, it says right at the bottom, if you click on your screen, right-hand side, leave meeting. So
yes, thank you.
I've had plenty of Zoom meetings with my team to know what I have to do, unfortunately. This has been the best by far.
Oh, this is my first Zoom
Far too many meetings.
Yeah. Well, we haven't had fun. Well, yeah.
I had a job interview like this on Tuesday.
Say that again, Becky.
I had a job interview on Tuesday.
Oh, wow.
Where?
I didn't wear my crown.
Yeah.
I
That's
did
a
get
shame.
Yay!
Oh, well done.
What are you doing?
just nursery instead of year one, but I had to interview again because it was temporary. So
same school or different school?
Yep, same school. It's a lush nursery, really nice.
It's worse, isn't it? I had to have 3 interviews at my school for 3 different jobs. It's much harder because you can't waffle.
No.
They know who you are.
I know, and it's bizarre going for a teaching without teaching. I don't like that.
Yeah.
So what you teach, then you'll know.
Yeah. Oh, well done.
Yay!
Whee!
It's a bit of a busy week.
Yeah.
Hi guys, sorry to drop, but the meeting's coming to an end and my computer's about to crash. So
Sorry, Ben, are you having to sit there listening to us all waffling?
I made tea. I'm good.
Sorry, Steve.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining today, and hope you all have a good weekend. All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
I'm still